Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Pokemon Sun Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, disaster struck our team, as you can see by the layout. We lost half of our team to Lusamine, and I really don't know what else to say about it. It was a really messy situation. If you guys didn't see it, definitely go see it. I don't really want to rehash it right now. I'm not in the mood to think about it. As of right now, recording this part, it did actually just happen. So, we've got some things to do before we can actually get on with this episode, obviously. We don't really have a team anymore. We do have to say goodbye to the three that fell. Being Kriara the Staraptor, Zen the Spinda, and Tecton the Turtonator. Tecton's death was probably the worst one for me. I really liked him a lot. He meant a lot to me. So did Kriara, and I liked Zen too. It was really close. It was really close. But I do have to say goodbye to them before we can actually formally start this episode. I put it off till now because I wanted to be able to get the last episode out to you guys. This video I'm working on right now is going to take a long time, but that's alright. So, let's go ahead and start off by saying goodbye to Kriara, the Staraptor.
So my encounter for Route 10 and my island scan Pokemon for Ula is gonna be a Staravia! Alright, we got ourselves a Staravia. I would love to use a Staraptor in this game, it'd be really cool. And it has Intimidate. Oh yeah, I think they always have Intimidate. They might have something else, but hey, if they do, we got the good one. I'm just gonna throw a Love Ball at it now and hope we get it, because it's a really unique ball. I would love to see us get it in a Love Ball. Hit it!
Goodbye, Kriara.
10 Carrot Hill encounter could possibly be a Spinda! That's what I wanted! Awesome! I didn't want to say it because it's the rarest thing here, but I did actually want this Spinda, believe it or not. And we got ourselves a Spinda. My encounter for Blush Mountain. I really want a Turtonator, but we'll just have to wait and see. Because my encounter is going to be... Yeah, we did! We got a Turtonator! Oh, yes! That's the first try, too! We didn't even run into a Mudbray! Oh, cool! Alright, I'm really stoked about this one. We got a male Turtonator. Quick Claw! Come on! Yes! Oh my god! No way! Come on! Yes! Oh my god, the Quick Claw! I don't think he could have taken a hit. Tecton, you most certainly deserve one of these. Oh my god.
Goodbye, Zen. And goodbye, Tecton. And then there were really 3 left. That's it. Belmord and Calvite are still here. And Camfrina happened to squeeze by too. Thanks to the aces, honestly. If not for the aces, she would have died as well. And speaking of aces, we have to choose 3 new Pokemon, and we've got 3 aces here. But obviously it's really unlikely that I'm going to add an ace to the team. It's just not a good idea. We'll be stuck in the exact same situation that we were in to begin with having Tecton and Zen. We would have never had to use Zen if it wasn't for having an ace on the team. And I can only use these 3 or Zaros. And Zaros would have to be paired up with one of these 2. Our Zinnian, our Geodude, and Naimora, our Salandit. So it puts us in a really bad spot. I've been thinking about the pairing options a lot. I know in the last episode I said that I would let you guys help me, because it would be a while. But you know what? I didn't want to sit and dwell on this for a while. I wanted to jump right back in immediately, pick 3 new Pokemon, and get this show on the road again. And I've actually been thinking about the new pairing a lot. So I'll lead you through my thought process here. Obviously the Ennies aren't really going to be a use. They're just not good Pokemon to begin with, and we really need something great to bust us through the rest of this game. So with Ennies and Aces out, and these 2 out, because they can only be paired up with each other, and that's just not that great of a pair, obviously, because they're both weak to electric, and yeah, just electric, and these 4 can only be paired up with each other. Which isn't the worst. They're good Pokemon, but there's just not a great option here out of these 4. It's just not a good idea. So we're looking at a male and a female. But first, I did want to go ahead and pair up Camfrina with somebody. So I wanted to lead you through my thoughts. I'm thinking ahead in the game, and we have Como-o, Lusamine, Fight number 2, Gladiant, and Hau, and then the Elite 4. That's a lot of big fights that I want to be sure that I have covered. I'm pretty sure Bellamord and Calphite will be able to handle Hapu, and I'm pretty sure they'll be able to handle Hau as well. So I wanted to have a pair that is going to be perfect for Lusamine. So the full pair that I build, I wanted to build a pair that will be able to take down Lusamine. So what do I want Camfrina for? Camfrina will be able to take down Gladion, except for his Crobat and his Lucario, I believe. So I wanted to pick a partner for Camfrina that would be able to take down Lucario and Crobat. And also be good for Olivia as well, because Camfrina could take down Olivia in the Elite Four, whereas Bellamord and Calphite maybe will be able to take down Acerola. So I wanted to have a Pokemon to be paired up with Camfrina that will work well for Olivia and Gladion, is my thought process. And I'm going to lead you through that, as I've been saying. So, the first three options, obviously Camfrina can only be paired up with a male that likes females, which is these Pokemon. So it has to be out of anything on the top row, or Melzar, the Crab Brawler. Or the Ennies, obviously, but they're not going to be used. Don't even think about them. So, just because they won't be good for what I'm wanting here. I know they'd be good for Olivia, but they're just so frail, I can't see them taking down Lucario or Crobat. And it puts us in a worse situation than just having something good. So I've got three options on this row that would be good. Valerio would be alright, and so would Melanisk. I don't really want to use them. I've used them before, and Melanisk is so frail, it's just not something I want to count in. Zyglomite wouldn't be good because of the Crobat. Same with Melzar, they'd share too many weaknesses. So it came down to these three Pokemon. Runton the Grimer, Yelps the Klefki, and Nastroth the Trapinch. There's really good options here. All three of them are going to be decent with Camfrina, but there's one that is glaringly better than the other. Nastroth the Trapinch would be great, as it'd be great for Gladion. It would destroy Crobat, destroy Lucario. It'd be perfect, and they'd both be pretty good for Olivia. But they do share a weakness in Fairy, and Flygon doesn't actually have too many... It doesn't have any resistances that are Camfrina's weaknesses. They're all neutral. So it doesn't cover Camfrina too well. Runton is great because he covers Fairy for Camfrina, and there's really not too much else going for these two. They'd be able to beat Gladion, but I'm not too sure for Olivia. Now we have Yelps the Klefki. Yelps would be fantastic because it would beat Gladion, potentially be great for Olivia, but can also beat Como-O. I know they share a Fire-type weakness thanks to Fluffy, which is a problem, but it's a small weakness to have over Fairy. And Yelps has a ton of resistances, and is resistant to all of Beware's weaknesses except for Fairy, which is fantastic. I know Marriland didn't quite do very well with Klefki against Como-O, but I think preparing a little better and having Reflect, maybe Draining Kiss in there to heal, and Dazzling Gleam, I think we would have a perfect option for Como-O should we get there with Klefki still alive. So I really was leaning towards Yelps. It would just be a great idea. I know Como-O always goes for Protect first. I just use Light Screen turn 1. Well, for Reflect, my bad. And then Dazzling Gleam and Draining Kiss. I don't think Como-O will be a problem whatsoever. So with that being said, out of these three, the best option to be paired up with Camfrina is definitely hands down going to be Yelps the Klefki. And I am going to be adding him into the team. It's a male that likes females, and Camfrina is a female that likes males. Meaning these two are a compatible pair, and Yelps is now Camfrina's new partner. So with that out of the way, we have a whole new pair to make. An entirely new pair. Like I said, I want a pair to handle Lusamine, but I also want type diversity, where my team doesn't overall share too many weaknesses. I want a pair that can handle Kahili and Hala, as they're the two Elite Four members I don't have a good pair for as of now. So, let's take a look at one of the Pokemon that I've been wanting to use the entire game. Acantha or Gothita. Gothitelle has a ton of special defense, and as we know, that is almost all of what Lusamine uses. Special attacks. Gothitelle would ruin Beware, and has moves that could potentially cover Milotic and Lilligant as well if needed. Even Clefable could be taken down with Acantha if I needed to. She'd be fantastic for Hala, and maybe even good for Kahili. So obviously I'm leaning towards Acantha. But what about a partner for her? Well, let's take a look back at Runton our Grimer. This is a spot that he fills best. He can destroy Clefable, Mismagius, Lilligant, the only members of that Acantha wouldn't be able to handle very well of Lusamine's. So with these two, we are set for Lusamine. We are set for revenge by using Runton the Grimer and Acantha the Gothita. I've looked at everybody else. There's just nobody here that would be better suited together than Runtun and Acantha. They would be able to destroy Lusamine. Hopefully. They'd destroy Hala. And they both together would probably be able to handle Kahili pretty well. So, that means I'm going to be adding Acantha, our Gothita, and Runtun, our Alolan Grimer, to the team. And that is 6 once again. That means with Acantha, Runtun, Bellamord, Calphite, Camfrina, and Yelps, we have a combined total of only 5 shared weaknesses throughout the whole team, being Bug twice from Bellamord and Acantha, Ground twice from Runtun and Klefki, Fighting twice from Bellamord and Camfrina, Fairy twice from Bellamord and Camfrina, and we have Fire 3 times from Calphite, Camfrina, and Yelps. Meaning the only pair that is going to have a shared weakness is Camfrina and Yelps, thanks to Fluffy, which is workable. Meaning with these 3 new Pokemon on our team, we should be set for Como-O, the Lusamine fight, number 2, Gladion, How, and hopefully the Elite Four should nothing go wrong from now to then. That's pretty much the perfect situation that I can think of out of all the Pokemon that we have in the PC. Now, as for Hapu, like I said, I should be able to do it with Calphite once he evolves into Vikavolt with Energy Ball, because I'll have Levitate, meaning Hapu's not going to be able to do too much to me. I'll just have to look out for Flygon, and I can take the Dugtrio down with Bellamord, most likely. So, that's where we're looking at. I'm really upset with how everything happened, but I do like the 3 new members of the team. I think that these 3 will hopefully be able to carry us through the end of the game. Hopefully nothing goes wrong between now and then, and hopefully we'll be able to handle the Victory Road area, the Pony Canyon or whatever. I know it's really dangerous, but if we can make it through there with no deaths, I think we might be able to make it to the Elite Four without losing anybody once again, which would be great. So, from now to recording the rest of this episode, I have an excessive amount of training to do. Bellamord, Calphite, and Camfrina don't need to be trained anymore, as they already are level 45, and I don't need to train until I get to Hapu. But I do have to get Yelps, Acantha, and Runtun to level 45. In the process, Acantha and Runtun will be fully evolved. I'm not going to cut to show it. It's just unnecessary. They'll be fully evolved if you skip training, but if you don't skip training, their evolutions will be in there. So, with that being said, I have so much to do. One thing I did do off-screen before I started the episode is I did buy the TM for Reflect, because I'll be using that in the future, and I did go to Melee C with Sharpedo, and I got Rock Slide, because I'm going to teach that to Runtun, I believe. So, with all that being said, we have so much training to do. I probably won't be doing it right now, but I will be getting it done. And then we'll get the rest of this episode recorded. And if you guys noticed, I did change Dionysus' outfit, because it's a new outfit, a new team, and a new playthrough. That's how I'm going to look at it. We're going to take this team, we're going to beat this game, and hopefully won't run into any more problems along the way. That's the plan. So with that being said, I'm going to start training, and I'll see you guys when I'm done. If you decide to watch this one, it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the music.
You used to touch, I used to dream. We used to say, you're the prettiest I've ever seen. So long ago, before it all went down in flames, we were harder than it wouldn't be. How could we know that it was all wrong? We've been out of love, yeah, for so long. Yeah, how could we know when it was all done? Yeah, now here we are, and we are long gone. Live fast and die young. Tell me, do you wanna rewind for a while? Oh, hey, red flames. Tell me, could we do it again one more time? Do it again one more time. The candy eyes and all the dreams. I've been searching all day long, try to be the perfect one. You're holding me without no touch, you don't need chains to hold me back. Light it up, I can't speak your mind. My words slipping on, they give me nothing back. What is love? I can't tell you how. I'm caught up in your thoughts tonight. See, I've been building walls, you break them down, break them down. Oh, every time I go, brings back your love, back your love. Thought I could let you go, be free. If you find someone, leave me be. I loved you without no doubts, but I need love to stay alive. Light it up, I can't speak your mind. My words slipping on, they give me nothing back. What is love? I can't tell you how. I'm caught up in your thoughts tonight. See, I've been building walls, you break them down, break them down. Oh, every time I go, brings back your love, back your love. I kinda need a word. Well, I'm into you. And all I know, it's been a long time. I was on the sideline waiting for you. We could go to California or anywhere you wanna. As long as I'm with you, I'm alright. And we don't need the drama. We'll find our own nirvana. So run away with me tonight. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to. 'Cause we can do anything we want to. And I can't help the feeling that I get when I'm next to you. Ooh, you just gotta make your mind up. Just give me a sign if you want a ride. They don't really wanna know, so we throw away our phones, go Bonnie and Clyde. We could go to California or anywhere you wanna. As long as I'm with you, I'm alright. And we don't need the drama. We found our own nirvana. So run away with me tonight. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to. 'Cause we can do anything we want to. And I can't help the feeling that I get when I'm next to you. Will you run away? Will you run away with me? 'Cause I will run away. I will run away with you. Will you run away? Will you run away with me? 'Cause I will run away. I will run away. 'Cause it feels like I'm dreaming when I'm waking up next to you. And my wild heart is beating because it's beating next to you. Let's find something better to hold on to. 'Cause we can do anything we want to. And I can't help the feeling that I get when I'm next to you. Get when I'm next to you. Come and save my soul. I don't care for you and me. I don't mean to start a scene. When I feel that way, I guess it's you against the world. But we know it's not enough. I don't want you to say how it hurts you the most. But I've been there before. It's up to me to say I'm sorry. It's easy to try. I can chase my heart away. Change my mind, it's still the same. I feel it in my heart. We're falling from the stars. The way you're going on and on and on. It's so predictable. Maybe one last time. Why do we go on like this? Can we ever make it stop? But I'll be yours to keep. What you give is what you get. I don't care to start a fight. I don't want you to say how it feels so alone. But I don't care what you do. It's up to me to say I'm sorry. It's easy to try. I can chase my heart away. Change my They want to have a little piece of me. They want to shake the hands of the queen. How come you don't see me as they do? You're a mystery and I don't have a clue. What trick, what spell do I have to say? What block do I have to push away? Just hear me out. You do not know what you're missing. So let me have you, all of you. Just let me get you, taste you, all of you. I'll be a lover like no other, won't regret a thing. I'm the one that hits you with a full swing. I'll be a home run, I'll make you win. I'm the fast one, fun one, I'll make it spin. You found the answer if you dare to just let it all go. Kick it back, baby, and enjoy the show. We'd be unbreakable. I'll take you higher than you ever been before. I'll make you levitate high above the floor. You'll be wondering why you did not see that I would make you complete. Don't go wasting all your time on everyone else. Don't go telling all these lies to yourself. Let loose right now, cause you need me close. You can feel it in your body from head to toe. Just hear me out. You do not know what you're missing. So let me have you, all of you. Just let me get you, taste you, all of you. I'll be a lover like no other, won't regret a thing. I'm the one that hits you with a full swing. I'll be a home run, I'll make you win. I'm the fast one, fun one, I'll make it spin. You found the answer if you dare to just let it all go. Kick it back, baby, and enjoy the show. Don't waste my time. Just get on with it. Just get on with it. So let me have you, all of you. Just let me get you, taste you, all of you. I'll be a lover like no other, won't regret a thing. I'm the one that hits you with a full swing. I'll be a home run, I'll make you win. I'm the fast one, fun one, I'll make it spin. You found the answer if you dare to just let it all go. Kick it back, baby, and enjoy the show. We'd be unbreakable.
Alright, everybody, training is finally done. Oh my god. I exaggerate with how bad training is most of the time. This one takes the cake for this series, at least. That took about 4.5 to 5 hours to train the 3 new additions, being Yelps to Klefki, Ruinton, the Alolan Grimer, and Acantha, the Gothita, to level 45. That took an eternity, but I am so glad to be done. I am really liking the team with these 3 on it, and I think we've got a really good chance to do really good things with the remainder of this playthrough. I'm going to go over everybody here before we proceed, but I do want to go ahead and just let you guys know that this episode is not going to be very long, content-wise. You might be like, this episode's super long, it's already really late in the video. I have no idea how long this is going to be after I edit it, with the death scenes, with the training, with the intro. It's going to be a long episode without actually doing too much. Just keep that in mind. It's really just an episode to train up the new guys, get to know them a little bit, and say goodbye to the 3 that fell. It's a really weird situation, but I just wanted to go ahead and point that out really quick. So, Calphite has the Eviolite still. He's going to have that until he evolves, which should be in the next episode or the episode after that. I'm not entirely sure. But he will evolve unless he dies to a random trainer in the Poni Wilds, which would be really soul-crushing. Definitely. There's a certain trainer in the Poni Wilds I want him for that I'm going to skip until he evolves. A lot of people know who that trainer is, and it's actually the last trainer it's the last place that I had a death in my original Moon Wedlocke. So I never had a death after that. But yeah. Anyways, we have Calphite here. This is what he's looking like. with the Eviolite. Nothing's changed in these guys, obviously, because I didn't train them at all. But Yelps is over here. We have Draining Kiss, which I'm going to keep because it's good to heal with. We're going to have Play Rough until we get the TM for Dazzling Gleam. But as soon as we do, we're getting rid of that with Psychic and Reflect. Not too sure about this, but it has the Light Clay. I'm going to leave Reflect on there with the Light Clay. I think that's good for now. Here is Camfrina. Nothing has really changed. Yeah, nothing's changed with her at all. And here is Ruinton, the Alolan Muck. I actually messaged one of the main creators at Jagex, the people that create RuneScape, and asked him how he pronounces Ruinton. And Mod Ash said he says Ruinton, Ruinton, which is how I've been saying it. So I'm going to continue to say Ruinton. I like the way it sounds, and it's like kind of like a ruined pile of sludge. Ruined ton of sludge, get it? So he's a big ruined ton of sludge over here. We have Ruinton, which I'm really liking him. I love Ruinton so far. His attack is incredible. He's just great all around. We have Crunch, Poison Jab, Minimize, and Rock Slide. I'm going to leave Minimize on there for quite some time. I know it's risky, but I'm planning on using it against Lusamine. That should be really helpful. And I did get a second Leftovers at the beginning of training. You might have caught that if you watched it against the Wild Munchlax. It only took maybe 6 or 7 encounters, so that was pretty quick. And here's Acantha, the Gothitelle, which is super cool. I've actually wanted to use a Gothitelle on a Wedlocke for a really long time. I remember back when Marriland did his X and Y no healing Wedlocke on Twitter. I remember when he was posting that a really long time ago, and he used a Gothitelle. And seeing its menu sprite, I just really wanted to use one, and I have ever since. So it's really cool that we're getting to use Acantha in this playthrough. Not sure for how long, but hopefully she makes it to the end. I think she could be really helpful. And since she was a Island Scan Pokemon, she was. So she comes with an Egg Move and Dark Pulse, which is really cool. It's definitely something unique to see in Alola. And while I was training, I taught Hidden Power because I wanted to see if I could feel out what it is for myself. And right away, I found out that it was fighting because it didn't work on, had no effect on Haunter. So and it can't be normal. So it's a fighting type move. And it was not very effective against Golbat. So there we go. We've got fighting type Hidden Power. I'll leave that on there for now. I had Charge Beam, but I feel like fighting Hidden Power could be better. I don't know. But yeah, lots of special attack EVs. And just really good. I tried to give an even spread of EVs to everybody that I trained. I don't know how well it worked, but Ruinton and Acantha definitely got better EVs than Yelps did. Because I didn't start doing that until after I trained Yelps. I just wanted to get a nice spread, because if I don't, they're going to die right away, most likely. That's normally what tends to happen in these playthroughs when you add Pokemon towards the end of the game. Anyways, with that being said, it is finally time to head back to the Aether Paradise and make our way to the 4th island. Being Poni Island, we're going to be able to make it to the Seafolk Village, and I definitely have a couple encounters that I want to get for this episode. That'll be a little bit of content for this episode at least, but we're not going to start taking on Poni Island probably until next episode. We'll probably just explore Seafolk Village and stuff like that, and I'm going to get 2 encounters. I know I really want to get a Delmise, and I don't want to go for it until I've gotten a Wailmer, which is in the area north of Seafolk Village, so we'll go there first, and get a couple encounters. I'm not entirely too sure why I have to go here. There's a Zygarde cell over here, which is interesting. I don't remember where I was. It's been a really long time, obviously, since training everybody up. Took like 5 hours, but it is like the next day. I didn't pay too much attention, but I didn't realize that you could explore out here. There's an item over there. That's interesting. I don't know if I can get to it. Where's Lily and How and everybody? I don't really care about that item. Somebody will tell me if it's incredible, but I'm pretty certain it's not, because I would have known about it. I mean, there's one over here, so let's see what the item quality is over here, and if it's anything good, I guess we'll figure it out. A Hyper Potion, yeah, the quality of item is not too good here, so, I mean, Hyper Potions are fine and all, but I saw another cell on the top right, too. I probably won't get that, but, Oh, speaking of cells, I did find one when I was training Acantha early on in the Holy Cemetery, and while I was there, I also got the TM for Fling by talking to the Machamp. I know that's later on in the game. I think it's 56. Yeah, it is 56. I just did that during training, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm not actually going to use Fling or anything. I just picked it up while I was there. It's a really sad story if you guys haven't seen the Machamp and the wife story. It's really sad, but yeah, hopefully Gladian and Hao and Lily and everybody are out here. I don't actually remember where I'm supposed to go. Maybe I go to the dock? Is there like... Yeah, it says the flag in the middle, so I must go to the dock. But I'm gonna grab this item that I said probably wasn't very good. What is it? A full heal, yeah. I mean, fine. You know, I already have a whole bunch of them. This full heal in particular will never get used, most likely, but... Whatever, it's there. We got it. So I'm gonna go down to the docks. Maybe then they'll take us to Poni Island. I don't know. I mean, I know you take a boat there, but... Let's just go down. Down to the docks. The lab area... Oh, it's the conservation area, isn't it? We going up? We going up. Is this it? Did I do good? No, this is... Don't laugh at me, guys. Alright, we're going to the docks. I'm just going to cut ahead to wherever we have to go. Okay, guys, it is the docks. That actually took me so much more time than I would like to admit. I almost walked over here. I swear I did. Whatever. We're ready to go to Poni Island, Gladian. I don't care about this place anymore. I've lost too much here. 4 Pokemon in the Aether Paradise, guys. That's ridiculous. I mean, 3 of them were to Lusamine, which is kind of expected, but... Like, come on. I want a fresh start on Poni Island. The Pony Express, boys. What's that? All I can think of when I hear pony is the Thirsty Pony. It's like this bar and bowling area with like laser tag where I'm from in Sandusky, Ohio. Not from Sandusky, but like 20-minute drive. Come on. Anyways, Poni Island. Almost nobody lives here because it sucks. No, it's fine. You know, it's got a kahuna. It's got, you know, it's got some strong Pokemon, right? And most importantly, you can catch Delmise here. To be fair, I wouldn't want to live in Seafolk Village if I was like, Pokemon was real and you like walk outside and there's this anchor with a face and it's moving. I'd be terrified. I'd never want to ever come outside again. Not that I go outside much anyways, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, yeah, here we are, Poni Island. All kinds of new Pokemon, says Rotom. Let's get exploring. They're not going to stop us from exploring immediately, right? Never mind. There's Lily. Jumping in. She's like, go on, explore on your own. And then you're like halted by Lily with a Corsola. I don't care about Lily at all. She sucks. I like Sun and Moon. I do. I hate on the Pokemon characters because it's like all I've got to do, right? But yeah, this guy's gonna call us over. This strange man who they couldn't make a sprite for, so they had to get the veteran. He's like, me, I'm the chief of Seafolk. It's my job to keep everybody together. Yeah, he's the guy that's going to end up taking me to Exeggutor Island in a little bit. But yeah, I love this area, actually. Like, the boats having all, like, different Pokemon theme is so cool. Like, this is a really well-designed town. Village. I'm from a village. You guys know what the difference between a town and a village is? It's dinky. That's the difference. Like, a town can be really small, but a village is so small that they can't call it a town. That's basically what it is. Yeah. I come from a village. Like, you guys, like, people, like, oh, you're from Monroeville City? Nah. You're from Monroeville Town? Nah. You're from the village of Monroeville. There you go. That's how you know it's dinky. Basically. Anyways, we can finally explore. Until we get up to that, then Lily's gonna be like, I'm gonna explore. Aw, this is such a cute little Pikachu. It's like, what's up, Squish Squish? He's a pretty cutie. Alright, we can go inside here now. The Pokemon Center, guys. Anyways, I digress. What does this guy say? Does he give me anything? Oh, he gives me Dragon Ascent. Yes, teach Dragon Ascent to my Charjabug. It can learn it, I swear. Just do it. You'll see. No, I don't. Oh yeah, I don't have any money. I need to buy bought items. Oh yeah, let's go ahead. Alright, I gotta catch some Pokemon here. It's been a while. It's been a long while. And I technically, honestly, I hope we don't have to ever use any more Pokemon. I hope these 6 are the final 6, so I don't have to train anymore. Like, train new Pokemon. Training is alright, but like, training a new Pokemon sucks, because they can't fight on their own. Yeah, Lily's like, I'm good, I got max repels. Don't care about you, you're broke, but you'll be alright. So, yeah, I don't want to run into a Pokemon here because we are in a new area, and I have a certain Pokemon that I am aiming for. and you'll see what that is. And if you know I want Dhelmise, you know what it is. So yeah, for the Poni Wilds, there's one Pokemon in specific that I want to get here. Not Wimpod. Oh, this is that terrifying lady with the Oricorio that I wanted Spinda for. Forgot about that. We'll do that some other time. Yeah. You see that little rustling spot in the water? That's my encounter. My encounter for the Poni Wilds. Why is Lapras out? Get out of your Pokeball. I want a Sharpedo. Is going to be... Yeah, you guys already know what it is. It's a Wailmer. Look at it. It's so fat. I love Wailmer. Wailmer's pretty cool. All right, Acantha. Let's do this. You get to see Gothitelle in all of her glory. She's pretty sweet. Level 42! Are you serious? I'm going to put up a light screen just because I'm terrified to lose somebody after what happened. What? He basically did the same thing I just did, except in a different form. What? They call for help? That's fine. You know what? Boom. There's 2 whales for the price of 1. Look at them. They's big, they's bulky, and they are lovers. That's why they are... I'm gonna stop talking now. Which one should we catch? I'm gonna go ahead and catch the one that we started with. Because, you know, like... What? Look at these guys. They're so cool looking. They're going underwater. They're hiding together. The couple that hides together stays together. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually kind of worried that they're gonna do something to me. I mean, I have better defense than Acantha for some reason. Do I have an X defend because I don't trust anything in this game? I don't actually have one. I hate this game. Yeah, I do. We're gonna get rid of the one on the left and pray. You don't do it. Don't you do it, Wilmer? Thank you. My heart was scared that was going to do over half for some ridiculous reason. But you see, kids, I'm in a bad spot. Actually, I outspeed, so I'm just going to take out the one on the left. If Dive didn't do over half, nothing they have will. So we just have to get rid of one. Sorry, girl Wailmer, your boy Wailmer has just fainted. You'll see him in a little bit. What? Oh yeah, amnesia. I don't know why I'm shook. Don't you do it. Thank you. I'm just going to try and catch it with... No, I'm not gonna do it. I swear. Let's go for a nice little netball. I just want to get it so I don't have to worry about it calling for help. Because if it continues to call for help, I'm not in a good spot. I shouldn't have done this with Acantha. I should have done this with, like, Beware. Come on, get in there. Come on, come on. Yes, he's done it! Alright, my encounter for the Poni Wilds is a Wailmer. I like Wailmers. They're pretty great. Wailmer, my bad. I like them. They're really cool. I'd rather use one in a Hoenn game, but who says I'm using it in this playthrough? Most likely not. It's basically, I'm catching it, so I can't get it in Seafolk Village. Anyways, Wailmer is the ball whale Pokemon. It loves to startle people. It fills itself up with seawater and plays by bouncing around like a ball. And it's fitting that one of my favorite Twitch streamers and YouTubers, my name is Bodhi, or, you know, that's his handle. Bodhi, as everybody calls him. He likes whales. He's got a fascination with whales. And he's a RuneScape streamer and YouTuber. And that's my naming theme. NPCs and monsters from the online game RuneScape. And, you know what? Why did I catch the female one? I just realized there's an NPC in-game named after Bodhi. Give me a second. You know what, guys? I don't care. I like a meme and I love a good reference. And I've actually named a Wailmer on the channel this exact name once before. It is a female Wailmer, but it's got a wonderful reference to it. As you guys know, my renaming theme for this playthrough is NPCs and monsters from the online game RuneScape. And the guy that I was just referring to is one of the biggest RuneScape YouTubers of all time, and he has a fascination with whales. He's just known for loving whales. He is a whale. At least he calls himself one. And I just thought about it. There's an NPC in-game that's actually named after this exact person. It's their first name. And Bodhi's name in real life, and the name I'm giving this Wailmer, is Adam. We have Adam the Wailmer, the female Wailmer. I don't know where I was going with that one. I should have caught the male, but I didn't think about it in time. Anyways, let's see what Adam's preference is going to be. Adam's nature and preference is lax, which means we've got another ace on our hands, boys. That's just phenomenal. Alright, let's go ahead and send Adam to the PC. And now that we have caught Whalmer, that means we can now go back to the Seafolk Village. I'm not risking running into a trainer. I'm scared, guys. The game has shooketh me to the core. I don't want to fight anybody ever again, but I still have to. You know how it is. It's sketchy. I think I named a female Whalmer Adam before, and you know, I don't like naming things that are clearly not the gender, because Adam is most certainly not a girl, but it fits more than anything that I could have named it. So we're gonna go ahead and put Adam the Whalmer in the Aces box, the box of eternal never used. Rip Adam. Yeah, you don't like anything, right? You're an ace, right? Adam the Whalmer, everybody. Okay, so now I want to go ahead and get ourselves an encounter in the Seafolk Village. There's only one thing that I can get now that I have a Whalmer in the PC, which is why I went and caught a Whalmer. I figured there's not really anything that I want in the Pony Wilds, so I would rather have what's here in the Seafolk Village over anything that I can get there. And everything you get in the Pony Wilds, I can get in the Pony Breaker Coast, too. Which I might still get Wimpod. I'm not entirely sure. I'll figure that out when we come to it. Anyways, there is a spot over here that you can fish at and find this thing really commonly. They're a 1% chance, but in the shaking bubbling spots or whatever, they're a 10% chance. So we're going to go ahead and go in the 10% chance, because that just sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go ahead and do this with Yelps, because I feel like Yelps will be able to weaken it better than anything else. Sure. Why not? Alright, so if you walk out here, then there will be a spot. It's always bubbling when you leave, which is good, because then you can cast, you don't find it, go in, come out, it's bubbling again. It's perfect. If it would like to bite up on my rod, that would be real nice now. Come on now. There we go. Alright, what? Right, I forgot. You can get items. You know what I'm talking about. Ooh, I need this, actually. Is this TM91 flash cannon? I'm actually going to be teaching that to Yelps. I knew you got it here, but I wasn't sure exactly where. But, you know, there it is. It's out here. So we're going to go ahead and teach Flash Cannon. It's a stab, special attacking, steel type move for Yelps. And we're going to go ahead and get rid of... I'm going to get rid of Play Rough. I'll teach Dazzling Gleam. So I feel like Play Rough's just not a good idea. It misses too much, and Draining Kiss is good for now. So there we go. We got Flash Cannon, and that's also a really good move to weaken this Pokemon I want to get with, because I believe it might not resist. I don't remember. It doesn't. I'm probably not gonna weaken it. I'm a big baby when it comes to that thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and find this Pokemon, and I'll see you guys when I find it, because it could take a little bit, unless this is it. Finally, oh my god. I had something so witty and cute to say, but there's a point of seething anger that overcomes you when you spend an hour looking for a Pokemon that is 10%. I am infuriated. Get in this stupid ball right now, you anchor with seaweed. At least it got caught quick. Oh my god. Nobody will understand the amount of time that actually took. I'm not kidding. It's a 10% encounter. I'm absolutely disgusted. Anyways, we got probably one of the coolest new Pokemon, and the first one that I was spoiled from Sun and Moon before the games came out. It's really cool. We've got Delmise, the Sea Creeper Pokemon. Swinging its massive anchor, it can KO a Wailord in a single blow. What appears to be green seaweed is actually its body. Yeah, the anchor isn't the Pokemon. The seaweed is. And that's why it's a grass type. But its ability makes Steel also stab, which is really cool. Its ability Steel Worker. Anyways, I've got an amazing name for this Pokemon. As you guys know, my naming theme is NPCs and monsters from the online game RuneScape. And I've got an incredible name that fits this Pokemon fairly well. It is actually after a pirate from the pirate quests. RuneScape has a whole bunch of quests and different quest lines, and there's a pirate series. And in the pirate series, there's a lot of brains and crazy zombie crap, and there's actually a undead pirate surgeon. He's a general surgeon, and he was also a pirate, but he's dead now. And it's a really weird, creepy storyline, but I really like his name, and I think it fits fairly well for a Delmise, seeing as how it's genderless, and, well, this guy's dead. And the name that I'm giving this Delmise, and the name of that surgeon, is Migor. We have Migor, or Migor, the Delmise, which I really like Migor. I think it's a really cool name. And let's see what Migor's preference is going to be. Please be any. Adamant, which means it's males only. Which is really unfortunate because since it's genderless, it can only be paired up with aces or any Pokemon. And we don't have a male any Pokemon in the PC. So it's actually useless as of right now. But it's got a really good nature, I'll give it that. So, who knows? Maybe it'll get used. I'd love to, but if not, at least we got to give it a really cool name. Let's go ahead and send Migor to the PC. So I went ahead and marked and moved Igor to the correct spot in the PC. And as of right now, the only Pokemon we have that can be paired up with Migor is Dojo Mojo or Mankey. That's the only Pokemon eligible, which is a really, really slim pickings. They would actually be a pretty bad pair because they'd be both weak to flying and both weak to psychic. No, Migor would cover psychic, but it's just not a great pair. So if we lose a whole pair, they're an option. But hopefully we catch something that'll be a little bit better suited for Migor. Either way, we've got one. I wish it would have been a little bit more usable, like, any. If it had any, that would have been really cool. It'd have to be timid, bold, or docile. Or bashful, right? I forgot. I never changed my list to have bashful on there. But yeah, bashful counts for any as well. So it would have been really cool. So obviously, this episode's going to be super short. Like I said, we had so much to do at the beginning of this episode that it was going to be a little bit off. But I do want to explore Seafolk. Excuse me, what'd she teach? Draco Meteor? I missed it again. I'm pretty sure it said Draco Meteor. Yeah. I do want to explore Seafolk Village a little bit before we end off the episode. But we're not going to be catching anything else or fighting any trainers, I don't believe. But in the next episode, for episode 40, we're definitely going to go ahead and explore a lot of Poni Island, and the goal for next episode would be for me to evolve Calphite. I don't actually know if I'm going to, though, or not. I really want to not rush. Like, I could, rush over there, skip all the trainers, and evolve him right now, but I think you fight Plumeria and a whole bunch of Team Skullgrunts before then, and I feel like somebody's going to die if I rush over there. I don't know. I'd like to just fight everybody and get over there at a reasonable pace and then evolve him. She trades me a Steenie for a Granbull. That's interesting. I don't actually want to, and I can't do in-game trades when I have a naming theme. That's just my own personal thing. Unless they, work with the naming theme. Like if her Steenie was named Adam, then I guess it would have worked. But it's not. Did I know that a Pokemon Raichu looks different in Alola? Yeah, I knew that. You give me anything? No, she wants me to show her one. Mine died a long time ago. I'm not a lucky person, but I'll say yes, because she'll give me the Lucky Punch. It's pretty cool. We don't have a Chansey, though, and we're not ever going to have a Chansey. And even if I had a Chansey in the PC, why would I use it? That would be... Blissey would be cool. They're probably pretty hard to use in a Wedlocke. They have, basically 0 defense. I think their defense is actually 5? Chansey? It might be 5. No, Happini's might be 5. Chansey's might be 10. I don't know, but their defense is exceptionally low. But, I don't know. They're really cool Pokemon. I know they're good competitively, but, the daughter of ours stuffs her cheeks with so much food she can fit in there and then disappears somewhere to paint. Oh, this must be... What's-her-face's house? The fairy trial girl in Ultra Sun and Moon. I never actually finished Ultra Sun and Moon. I'm really disappointed in myself, but after you get Poipole, I ended up stopping. I haven't played since. I don't think I'm ever going to. I might one day. I don't know. I just got caught up in this game. Why would I play Ultra Sun and Moon when I'm playing Sun and Moon? But anyways, in here we can get ourselves another Pokemon, but I'm not actually allowing it. I don't know. I just don't want to allow it. And I think I allowed it on my little rules list, but is this even where I get it? This guy's going to give me a Magmarizer. Oh yeah, a Magmarizer and the Electorizer here. If you didn't get one via Thief and you have an Electabuzz or Magmar, you can evolve them now. I would have gotten one via Thief a long time ago, and as should anybody that is having one on their team. It just makes the most sense. But yeah, this girl will give you an Aerodactyl as a gift Pokemon. I don't actually want it. I don't know. It's just a weird spot to get an Aerodactyl. I don't really feel like getting it. I don't know. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on the Aerodactyl is. It's like the Lucario in X and Y for me. I just feel like getting it is a weird spot to be handed something like that. I don't know. Like, just not for me. Let me know what you guys' thoughts on it are, or if you've ever used the Aerodactyl here in this game. If I ever use one, I'd rather use one in Fire and Leaf Green down the line. And I don't want to limit myself to not being able to. Should I pick up Aerodactyl here? I don't know. It's just something I had been thinking about over the past couple of days. Like, should I get the Aerodactyl or not? And I'm not going to allow it. My rules say I can, but I'm not, as I said. But yeah, that should be basically everything here. I think there's something upstairs, maybe. Does somebody give you an item up here? Oh, you got to order to go upstairs, right. I'm not doing that. Anyways, guys, with that being said, I am sorry for the shorter episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless, and I hope you guys are excited for the new team members. I know you guys didn't see everybody. You didn't see Runtun out, but, you know, we've got Runtun, Acantha, and Yelps. They'll all see action in the next episode. I'll make sure of it. And that's when we're going to be heading up to the Pony Wilds and hopefully making our way and getting Machamp at least. That'd be pretty cool. And if we get far enough, I'm not sure how long it'll take, but maybe we'll end off the episode by evolving our little Charjabug Calphite into a Vikavolt at last. He has been a trooper this playthrough. He's done incredible, and he's almost ready to evolve. It's pretty hard in a Wedlocke challenge to get a Charjabug this far, but I think he's done really well. And I can't wait to see him at his full potential. But anyways, guys, if you guys enjoyed this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Sun, feel free to subscribe. And I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.